So Tim, I want to pivot over to content marketing. I've always been watching you all develop in that area also for years, and I think this is one of the reasons why you're winning in the SEO tool space, which is hyper competitive. And I noticed a couple of years ago a really big push into video, and I really started to get hooked on Sam's videos. They're excellent. Can you just talk about your overall content strategy, and particularly if you were to give any advice to a SaaS company that's looking to really model the success you've had with content marketing, how would you advise them to go about it and structure their strategy the way you all have?
This is a great question, and I think it is best illustrated with a real story, which happened to me shortly after joining Ahrefs. So when I came to Singapore and visited the office, I saw a Wacom tablet. So this is like a tablet for drawing. If you're a designer, you take like a digital pen and draw on it, and it appears on the screen. And my wife is a part artist, so she likes to draw. And that Wacom tablet, it wasn't being used by anyone in the office, so I asked Dmitry if I can take it home and my wife could try working with it and see if she enjoys it. Which he allowed, so I took the tablet home, I connected it to my computer, I installed some software, and then I was stuck because I didn't know like what to launch, where to go, how to use those tools. So I opened YouTube and I searched how to get started with Wacom tablet or like basic features of Wacom tablet, and then it hit me. So I realized that Ahrefs is basically the same thing as this Wacom tablet, where people understand that this is a great tool for accomplishing something and they want to use it, but they don't necessarily have all the knowledge of how to use it already in their head. So what they're going to do, they're going to go to Google, they're going to go to YouTube, and they're going to search for answers to those questions. Like how to use Ahrefs, how to build links with Ahrefs, how to do keyword research with Ahrefs. And what I realized that we have to create all that content that answers all those questions and not necessarily about Ahrefs specifically. So if people want to know how to build links, and Ahrefs can help them with this, and they go to Google and search for how do I build links, our content has to be ranking there, and our content has to show them how to accomplish this with the use of our toolset. So that's basically the foundation of our content strategy. We create educational content to show people how to solve their problems with the help of Ahrefs. And it works more or less the same on YouTube and on our blog.
Yeah, I think this is a massive opportunity that a lot of SaaS companies can take greater advantage of, which is first realizing that YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. And a lot of people now prefer to watch a short video as opposed to read a blog post to get the same advice or the same guidance. And in particularly with SEO, I think also, I think it's just more digestible, and a lot of questions are more digestible with short videos. And I think that's been a real key to the growth in the last couple of years for you all, the investment in video. And on the content side, I still see a lot of really active blogging, at least every week. What's the strategy with written content, and how has that changed over the last few years?
Keyword research. So we do keyword research. We figure out what kind of things people are searching for, where Ahrefs can be helpful to them, and we write articles about those things. So that's pretty much the strategy. We don't really publish content unless it's about a keyword that we know people are actively searching for in Google. And unless we know that while covering that topic, we can show off Ahrefs. We can blend in some use cases of Ahrefs or some relevant metrics or anything along those lines.
What kind of content team do you have producing all the content?
The content team is pretty small. So we have at this moment 3 people who are writing articles and 1 designer who does all the, actually right now 2 designers that do all the graphic work to make our content eye-pleasing.
Do any of the engineers ever write content, or do they ever come up with ideas for content?
Engineers actually have a tech blog of their own, but most of the time they are focused on work rather than sharing their experience.
Yeah,
But yeah,
gotcha.
they don't write about SEO. They write about their technical things, which I don't really understand because I'm not a technical person.